And I don't think this season is that good in comparison to, like, nothing can compete with the Amber season. I have high expectations, but ain't nobody matching it. So in today's video, we're gonna recap of week 2 and week 3 of Love Island. So far, this season is not really giving. Like, the storylines are so boring and repetitive as well. Like, we're tired of love triangles. I'm tired of Ayo needs to leave. Joey, please go. We know your plans by the producers. That's like the main thing. Uma picks Ayo. And so I kind of tells Uma, I'm happy you picked me. But then he's off telling the guys, like, if you had a choice, would have picked Mimi. And he also tells Mimi the same thing. So man is not, things are not matching up. Ronnie does not care. It's Ronnie Island and Ayo Island for week 2. Because they just had 2 girls with them, fighting over them. So the disrespect again is they get to play a game. Like a truth or dare kind of game. So Aya snogs Uma as, someone, like his type on paper. Yeah, so he picks Uma, that's his type on paper. They snog and they start laughing. I think it's kind of like the edit because it looked like he was laughing at her face. I thought it was the edit, but the next day, Uma kind of confirms it and saying, they didn't need to laugh, after that. The boys didn't need to laugh, like Mimi's there, like the disrespect. Disrespect every day and night for Mimi. And like what's funny about that episode as well is like Mimi looks at the camera. She's looking at us like, guys, get me out of here. So now Omar is obviously the new guy and Mimi. So now they get to decide, do you want to kind of couple up with each other or steal someone else's man or girl. So they decide to steal. Like, that was a bold move. Mimi said, I'm gonna get my man back. Like, Uma, you took him, but I'm gonna get him back. But then it makes sense because previously Aya kind of told her that, if you had a choice, would pick her. So then after Uma and Mimi speak, and Uma's like, I don't really understand why you picked Aya because Aya kind of told me that, he's all for me. I didn't really see that conversation. I think Uma was kind of doing too much. Aya never said that. We didn't see that on the camera. They had this 3-way chat, which was really weird. So they called Aya in and they speak, and Aya's like, "No, I never said that. I said I want to get to know both of you, and I believe I'm kind of communicating with both of you the same." And Mimi kind of confirms that, yeah, he kind of told me I still want to get to know both of us. But Uma's like, that's not what you said, it's me. That's the thing about this Love Island. It seems like women are begging these days. And that's not supposed to be. Like, we're supposed to be chased. Women are the prize, okay. But in this show, in this season, men are the prize. Because I was like feeling himself like, 2 girls are fighting over me. And the boys are like, yeah, guy, how did you handle that? Because he was able to like deal with those. was able to deal with that chat with Umar and Mimi together. Like, that was quite good. Then the disrespect after that conversation is Aya then takes Mimi up to the terrace and kiss her. That is actually disrespectful in terms of Uma. But then you kind of get like, Uma doesn't even want to kiss Aya. Uma says she's like a slow burner. For you to kiss her, it's going to take some work. It's going to take some dedication. But then Mimi's giving Aya what he wants. So I don't really understand why it's still kind of engaging both together. Like, Aya speaks to Mimi saying like, it's not really fair on Uma, let's just kind of keep things on the low, let's not do much. That's not fair. Because when you were with Uma, you're doing what you gotta do, and you're telling Mimi like, let's keep it on the low. Like, it's just like, why? It's giving polygamy. It's giving, you just want to take both of them. She's confused. It's like, you're the one that took me to the terrace doing all these things. I didn't ask you. I was literally like, do you really want to do this? And you're like, yeah. So now you're saying another thing. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, so now the public vote for their favorite couple, and Patsy and Monver leave because they gave nothing. So Samantha and Joey, they have their first date. It was pretty boring. Like, the dates are so boring. It's like, can we just stop? Anyways, they have their first date, they chit chat, but Joey was kind of giving off like, if a guy comes in and gets to know him, I'm gonna do the same. That's the vibe he gave off. It's like, I'm not really interested in you, but we're kind of stuck together, so it is what it is. So now Uma is tired of this love triangle. So I'm happy that she called Aya and said, let's just call it quits. So she's like, I'm out of this triangle. You had Mimi do your stuff. I'm gonna move on, which is the right thing to do because this guy just gonna drag it on to the end. because it's giving polygamy. He just wants to date the two girls and do what he has to do. Uma's like, I'm out. So new bombshells come in, 3 new bombshells. So we got Grace, Tiffany, and Will. So Grace and Joey had a previous thing on the outside before. Samantha she knows like it's over. She had the vision like Raven. She had a vision that, this guy is gone. Then Joey kind of tells the guys that, me and Samantha, we're just friends. Same day, he's just trying to call everything off because this girl is here. Samantha just decided to sleep outside because she know where this is going. Then Joey kind of goes to her and she's like, and Joey's like, you're doing too much, but she's not. You literally just sort of girls, the guys that you're gonna be friends. You're just friends. Samantha knows, she knows. But Joey's trying to make her look like a crazy babe. She's not crazy. The bumpsters get to pick like who they want to be with, but they get to go off to another island for like a day. Obviously, Grace picks Joey. They have a thing. Tiffany picks Ronnie, and Will picks Omar. So they come back from the villa, and Joey's just kind of walking around saying like, Samantha, alright. Like, he's not even bothered. He's not looking for her. He's not checking for her because he got Grace now. Even Ronnie, out of everybody, Ronnie even went to speak to Harriet. And Joey's just there saying that, I'm looking for Samantha. You know what Samantha is. So Samantha kind of goes up to the terrace, like, baby's crying with Jess. And Joey kind of goes to say, do you want to talk? And she's like, no, just go away. Because she knows that very day. Samantha's telling Jess, like, 2 weeks, she ain't got nothing from this guy. But a few days, just one day, she's all over Grace. That same day, that same night, very night, Joey asks Grace for a kiss when everybody's there. So Joey then pulls Samantha for a chat. Kind of tell her that, he go to the hideaway with Grace. The shock. He just came back. Like, the disrespect. She's like, yeah, whatever. She's like, yeah, whatever. I knew this was coming. You didn't like me anyway. It is what it is. Now there's a recoupling. So the 3 new bombshells get to pick first. So Uma obviously goes with Will. Grace goes with Joey. Tiffany goes with Ronnie. Then Samantha had to go. Girl, like, it was not a good day for Samantha. Not a good week for her because she just got her man taken, disrespected, torn apart. Then she off. Like, after the recoupling, Samantha had to go and that was it. Case closed. Thanks, Joey. Bombshells come in. Matilda and Connor with a K. Just call him Connor. I don't like the way they keep saying Connor with a K. Now I'm saying Connor with a K. Just say Connor. Anyway, Connor with a K. They play a game, and in that game, another disrespect from Mimi is you have to pick, other than your partner, pick someone that you have sexual chemistry with. And they kissed Uma again. Like, the disrespect. You could have kissed anybody. Like, why do you have to go for Uma when everybody know y'all got history? Just kiss someone random or kiss a new girl or do anything outside of Uma. The disrespect. Every day, Mimi has to deal with disrespect. Uma too was shocked. It's like, this is over. Like, what are you doing? Like, even in the game, Ronnie was like, I'm a changed man. He's not going to kiss anyone. Even Ronnie was showing a bit of sense in contrast to Ayo. Tiffany breaks it up to Ronnie, say, it's giving friendship vibes, and they call it quits. Then Ronnie gotta tell the guy that it's over, but it's good. I'm gonna do a U-turn. He said I'm gonna do a U-turn, meaning he's gonna go back. I'll go back to Harriet. Like, boy. Because Harriet is, she's in for whatever. He's getting pissed. It's like, Omar is a snake, because he didn't really tell him that he likes Grace. But, like, I don't really think Omar is into Grace. Yeah. And no one will even come near Grace, because Joey is very territorial. Then Joey kind of asks Grace, but if I'm not here, who would you be with? She's like, if you're not here, yeah, I'll definitely, be with Omar. Enough said. Joey goes to Omar saying that, he was trying to create a fight, and Omar's not into it. Omar's like, okay, say what's been said. He doesn't know what's been said, because Grace even tell her. Joey can't say there's no competition between you and him. There is a competition. Let's be real. There's a competition because your girl likes Omar. That's why you're doing too much. Like, you kind of feel like he wants to fight Omar, but he knows Omar's going to take him down. Because Omar's like, stop this shit. Like, get straight to the point. Sean is cringy. Because Sean tried it with Jess. He tried it with Harriet. Nobody was feeling him. The way he was trying to, flirt with Matilda, calling her some kind of sweet, is giving childish personality. It doesn't have game. Public has voted for their favorite couples. So who's in the bottom four? We have Omar and Will, Ronnie and Tiff, Joey and Grace, Jess and Omar. Only that Tiffany left because she just like broke it up with Ronnie that same day. So it's like, okay, maybe you should have just waited for like a day after. Sean is so snaky because he literally said, Sean is like, I think we're gonna eliminate Omar because, give me less competition with Matilda. Snake. Because if that was your BFF, like you were saying, you wouldn't say that. Matilda was into Omar more. You can tell. The way they always, in any situation that maybe Kieran is involved, they always kind of attack him because of his age. It's like, you childish. Even his girl, Nicole. It's like such childish behavior. Like, Nicole, calm down. Like, she takes everything too serious. You're the childish one. So, Kieran kind of goes to Sean saying that, it's kind of like what you did there, sending Omar home, giving the reason that you want to send Omar home. Like, I get why we sent Tiffany because she didn't really have any connection with anyone. But the way you said, like, to kick Omar out so you can have less competition is kind of icky for me. He's so weird. And for you to even tell Matilda laughs. And she's like, oh, well, I was kind of feeling you more anyway. Like, I do feel bad that Omar left, but I was kind of feeling you more. You liar. You faker. She was feeling Omar more, 100%. Obviously, Joey and Grace were in the bottom two. Then Joey and Grace this week. Joey is so territorial, and I don't like him. He speaks to Grace saying that, why were we in the bottom two? We're like the power couple. We should have been in the top three. Then Grace is like, well, we only met for a few days. Maybe if we're here for like 2 weeks, it would have been different. But it's like, no. Maybe it's got the thing with Omar. We only had one screen time with Omar and Grace. So it wasn't that. People just don't like you, Joey.